Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is April 21st, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I want to do a very brief reseller. I got some reseller news information for you guys I want to share with you, but I also want to share my sales, how I got my sales up and what I did to get them up. And I just want to go over it really brief with you. I'm going to try to keep it short. I know I keep making those promises kind of, and I always end up extending a lot longer than expected. And I apologize for that, folks. I really do. But there's so much stuff I want to share with you guys, and sometimes you just can't do it in like in 10 or 15 minutes. Although there have been times I did do like little quick snippets, and but that's very far and few in between. So I hope you guys don't mind and hang out and stick around and hear me out. Here's what I have to say, and I think you'll get some good information from it, okay? So it's coming up. Thanks. Okay, for those new subscribers, and if you are visiting first time, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you'd like to pick up where I left off. So the first website is e-commerce bytes, and it's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story came out April 20th, 2020. And it says, is eBay sending offers to your block buyers? And it goes on to say here, the last thing sellers want to do is stir up trouble with buyers they had problems with in the past. But in the video on YouTube, the auction professor says eBay is doing just that, through offers to the watches feature. It says eBay allows sellers to send offers to shoppers who are watching one of their items or who have one of their items in their cart. It's called seller initiated offer, and it appears to be a popular feature with sellers. However, eBay doesn't provide sellers with the identity of those shoppers, and according to the online selling guru Don, aka the auction professor, when eBay sends a seller initiated offers to watches, it includes even those buyers who are on the seller's blocked buyer list. That's not good. It goes on to say here a little more. It says buyers and bidders aren't able to communicate with the seller once they've been blocked, but if they receive a seller initiative offer, they can. Don said in the video. The ramifications of that flaw range from a mere annoyance all the way to being dangerous, given the fact some buyers have harassed sellers. Now, you can check out the video over here. It says over here, I'll just read a little. It says in his video, the auction professor explained that he had added a block buyer list. Yeah, he had added to his block buyer list in the past, recently received one of his offers through the seller initiated offer feature, and was then able to message him again. It resulted in a lot of wasted time, aggravation, he said. But he goes on to say, but it could have been even worse. Among the people he has blocked over the years was a person who made a death threat against him. Ooh, that's not good. Now, I played the video. Very interesting. You could check him out. He's good. His name is Don. I listen to him. I follow him on his YouTube channel. And you could check out his video. I highly recommend you check it out, folks. And that's the other thing I forgot to tell you. Whenever I'm doing these, whenever I do the reseller news, I always tell you guys to go directly to the website because they have active hyperlinks in there. And therefore, you may want to read more or get a little more, a little more knowledge on that particular topic or subject that we're talking about. And usually on this site here, you could see over here where these numbers says blog archives. You can see it goes from 2019 all the way down to 2012, and you can listen to past read past blogs. And it goes over here. They got some more information, So anyway, yeah, I'm looking over here. It says no more eBay is sending offers to block buyers. Okay, I wonder if it's the same story. But anyway, yeah, this one here, if you click this on here, it'll hyperlink you over. I don't think it'll play in here. Will it play? I think it will play in here too. Yeah, but you could also check it out too. If you click this on here, this will take you straight to YouTube. But the way it's embedded in this video, you could put it over here. You'll play it over, I guess, on this site itself. All right. The other thing I always tell you guys is if you get a chance, check out the comments left by other buyers. They put out pretty good information, and sometimes they bring things to your attention that you or I might not be aware of. So definitely check it out. All right. With that said, let's go to this window here. This is from eBay. Now, I always like to share information with you guys. So this one here is blocking a buyer. Now, I hear stories from people that block buyers. Well, if you had a problem with somebody in the past, let's say, all right, let's say a buyer made a bid on your item, or let's say they bought something from you from the best offer or whatever, and they didn't pay right away. Right away, people will put them on their block list. I don't do that. I don't have anybody blocked on my list, no matter what the circumstances. I don't believe in it. Some people may, some people don't. But it's all a choice. It's up to you. If a person makes a purchase on from one of my items, and he doesn't pay right away within a day or so, I'm not going to put him on my block list. I'm not going to block that person out. Maybe something could have happened. Maybe the person took sick. I had a story like that once before. A while back, some lady bought an item from me, and it was like going on almost like a week. And I'm contacting, going back and forth. Now, I normally don't do that there, give that much slack time when it comes to paying. But I did. I for some reason I did. I don't know why, but I did. And it ended up being what happened was, according to the buyer now, I mean, you might say, well, you don't really know. That's not true. But they said they got in an auto accident. They were laid up in the hospital, and that's why they didn't get back to me. And they said, I asked them, I said, well, I'm sorry to hear that, because I'm very trustworthy person. I believe what people say in most cases. And I said, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, well, do you still want the item? She said, yes, I still want the item. I said, okay, no problem. I said, when you get a chance, make the payment, and I will send it out to you. And the person did. So, I mean, a lot of people say, well, you don't want to be gullible, you don't want to believe everything here. But for the most part, for some reason, I believe this person. And I took it on my own. I said, you know what, I'm gonna let this one slide. I didn't contact eBay and open up a case against the person because, I figured give them a little time. Some things happen, sometimes in people's lives. They go, maybe a crisis came up, or maybe they put a bid on it, or made a best offer, and you accepted it, and then maybe they might have forgotten about it. I don't know. I'm not making excuses for these people, but things like that happen. But anyway, this is on eBay's customer service site here. You can see it's there, but this is their site. It's blocking a buyer, and it says eBay sellers have control over who can bid on there and buy their items. It says if you had an issue with the buyer, you don't want them to purchase or bid on your items, you could add them to your block buyers list. They can't, but then it says they can't then buy from you until you remove them from the list. Now, if you watch Donnie's video there, I don't know how that happened. He said he blocked them, and according to what's on his video, oh, sorry about that. Apparently, these people were working through channels. I don't know if he said that they close, if one account got closed or whatever, they opened another one. You got to listen to the video, watch it. It's pretty good. Donnie's pretty good. I've been following him for quite some time, and he does put out a lot of good information. But watch his videos, and then you'll get a better understanding of it right now. Because I said I kind of was watching it, but also doing some other stuff in the background. So that's the thing. When you're doing stuff like this here, you got to stay focused 100% and give it all your attention. But it was something along that line there. Check it out if you get a chance. But it goes on to say, let's read a little more with this here. It says to stop a particular member from being able to bid on or buy your items, you go to the block buyers block bidders or buyers from your listing page, enter the username in the text, and you get up to 5,000 usernames. Wow, that's a lot of people to block. I don't do that, but I'm just saying that's kind of bit. It's quite a bit. And then you just hit the submit button. So select, it says select submit here. And then it goes on here. The tip, you could restore a past block bidder / buyer list by selecting restore list. Okay, and then it gives you instructions on to do that. To unblock someone or a later date. At a later date, it says go to the block bidders or buyers from your listings page, delete the username and a member from the text box, and then select submit, and so on and so forth. Okay. And then it goes on to say, listen to this here, check this one out. It says you could also choose to block buyers based on a specific criteria. For example, buyers living in a country and you aren't willing to ship to that buyer with unpaid item cases. To block buyers, based on a specific criteria. Then again, you would go to selling preferences in my eBay, select show next buyer requirements. Beside the block buyers who select, edit, and then so on and so forth. And then of course they're going to ask you, was this article helpful? They always are. I always find them up. I always like to even give a thumbs up sometimes like that, like I just did. I do find this information helpful, and that's why I love putting this stuff out to you guys. But basically, I don't want to expand too much on that. Check out the video. Go to Donnie's site there, or watch it on the e-commerce site, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Here's the thing, folks. Here's the takeaway. I've been on eBay over 20 years. I have not yet put anybody on a block list. Okay, not that I recall. If I did, I don't remember. I don't. As far as I know, going back that many years back, I don't recall ever putting anybody on a block list. I don't really believe in it, but there are people that do it. Sometimes I watch videos and people say, if I see a seller selling with a zero feedback, I don't want to do business with them. Listen, we all started with a zero feedback. If you really think about it, right? When you're a new seller, what are you going to do? That's it. You're going to have a zero feedback. So I don't buy into that, but that's me. Other people may say, that person's got a zero feedback. I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to do business with them. So what do? You cancel the order out? I never had a problem like that. And I dealt with people that had zero feedbacks, and they came through. Well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm lucky. I don't know. But I'm not going to do that. I don't know what you guys think about that. If you want to, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this whole thing about the block. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I guess say one thing, though, all honesty. In regards to what Donnie's saying, if you got a buyer that you had a problem with in the past, okay, and you put them on your block buyers list, they shouldn't be able to buy from you. But the way he made it sound, according to what the way Donnie was explaining it, they think they open up new accounts and they get skate around it somehow like that. Watch his video; he'll get more into it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Like I said, I don't really block anybody, but that's me. Maybe you might have a different take on it, but that's how I feel. I also want to share really quick with you guys my sales. I normally don't do that all the time. Well, I've done it in the past, but I want to explain to you what I did as far as like how I made some sales for this month, and which is not too bad considering what I did. I'm going to go over, these are the things I made so far for April. We're still in April, so I'm hoping to make more sales, and I'll tell you how I got this here, how there was a little spike in sales here. But I just want to share this really quick with you guys. This one here, if you look for April 21st, these are the ones that sold for 21st. This is like, I'm not saying I never had 3 or 4 or whatever in one sale, one day. It'll happen on occasion, but I'm going to explain to you, though, one thing. The reason why this happened is because I did lower a lot of prices, and I ended all my listings, and then I relisted them again with sell similar. Okay. Now, without a doubt, the lowering of the prices did help. However, I do not offer free shipping. So everybody, all the things that you see here, what I'm about to show you, is everybody pays their own shipping on it. I don't pay the shipping on it. I'm sorry, I don't do that. But I'm going to show you why there was a little uptick in sales for me, what I did. Maybe it'll work for you. I don't know. That's why I said I love sharing stuff with you guys. So, and I said in my videos many times before, it's very important that you guys get a takeaway from what I put out here, the information I put out. I hope it helps. I really do. All right. So let's get started with this. Just going to go over the stuff and talk out. Now, the Keurig coffee makers. All right. Now, if you notice, they're all the same price. Well, but these particular ones are sold for the same. Well, those are there listed for the same price. I have one pending. As a matter of fact, we're talking about people that are paying. I sent the invoice twice, but I'm waiting for the person to get back to me. There's another one that's going to be sold. It's going to be a black. It's the Keurig, I think, B31 or 10 or K10. It's one of them. Anyway, I'm waiting to get paid on that, or else that would be on the list as well. Anyway, so I had it for $25.99, and I took off on the Keurigs. They were all $20. Seriously, I put it for $25.99, and they offered me $20, and I took $20. So that's what was going. The buyer paid the shipping, of course. This one here, the Charlie Brown's Peanut Christmas Light Activated Cuckoo Clock. I asked $14.99. That's what I got, $14.99 for it. Again, buyer paid shipping. Same thing with the Keurig. I'm just giving you the ones for the month of April. But the Keurig, again, I had it for $25.99. Buyer offered me $20 for it. I took it. Again, they paid the shipping. Anything. I don't offer free shipping, so I didn't have to just rehashing that same thing. You could see it that they're paying for it. So yeah, that one there. So I set the offer for $20. This clock, a vintage General Electric wooden clock, right? I asked $9.99 for it. That's what I paid. That's what I got, $9.99. Here's one over here, Cuisinart. I could have probably got more for it in better times. It's a good machine. It works great. Person got it so far. Thank God. Knock on wood. Nobody's talking about reselling, sending it back to me. I hope not. It was a heavy machine too. That thing was heavy. That was a real heavy machine. That machine, that Keurig coffee maker. Anyway, I asked $39.99. That's what I got. Again, buyer paid shipping. Then I got this here, a Gossen Luna Pro light meter. I was asking $9.99 for it. That's what I got. Here's Keurig, the Keurig B140 commercial single cup coffee maker. I was asking $49.99 for it. I think the buyer offered me $45 or something like that. I took it. They paid the shipping on it. I didn't go too low on that. Over here with the Nike Air sneakers, I was asking $39.99 for it. I think the buyer offered me, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was around 34, 35, something like that. It wasn't. They didn't give me, it wasn't such a low ball offer, so I accepted it. I had it for a while. I wanted to get rid of them. Over here, the printer. This one here was the HP all-in-one. Now, here's the thing. I'm surprised it didn't show up like this because I had it with a Best Store, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. Oh, no, okay. No, that's right. No, that's what they paid. Okay. Yeah, no, because I'm thinking at one time, I think this was relisted at another time, and I had it for a certain amount, and then they made a Best Offer, and then they reneged. Okay. Yeah, so this one here, I'm sorry, it just refreshing me looking at this here. This HP 7155 all-in-one wireless, I asked $29.99 for it, and that's what I got. And look at this here. Look at what it was trending at. I took a beating on that, right? I know you guys probably say, you took a beat, but it's okay. You know what? It's been sitting around for a while. I want to get rid of it. And I know, well, that's why they say shop RJ Pacific great deals. I think sometimes they give a little too good of deals. And some, with certain things, not all, okay? I don't want people to sit there thinking like, oh, this guy thinks he's doing it. No. I'm just saying it like that. But you can see there's a skip in days. Like I said, it picked up at April 6th, 7th, and then so on. I don't know. The month is we still got some more time left in this month. Maybe I'll make some more sales. Now, let me explain what I did to get that little uptick in sales. I'm talking the recent ones, the one from the, what do you call it there? Here is it. The April 21st ones, okay? How I got a little uptick. Not much. And there is another one pending. There's another Keurig pending. So you got to add on to that there. I'm not saying it's great, but what I got here. I mean, if you look at the whole month of April, yeah, I made quite a bit of little sales here. Not bad, nothing to write home about, but it's okay. But I'm talking the little uptick. So let me explain to you what I did, so maybe you might be able to do the same thing. Use the same, tactic I used. All right. What I did is I had 113 listings, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, listed prior. So what I did was, I got all these promotions. They sent them to me even with a store. I love you, eBay. I don't know if it's because I've been with you guys for a long time. It's an incentive. I don't know. So when you want to check into your here's what I did. I'm telling you. Let me go over what I did. Before I ended the listings, I went in to eat. Well, some of them, not all of them, and I was reducing the prices. Being upfront and honest, that's what I did. I was reducing the prices, and it's funny, as I was reducing the prices on some of the Keurigs, people would make a bid on right away. It's like, wow, I just changed it, and I didn't even do I didn't go through the full plan what I wanted to do. So anyway, what I did was this. I played it smart. I said, I'm going to look and see how many free listings I have. I'm going to go back to the listings, my existing listings that are there. I'm going to reduce all the prices. So hear me out. I'm going to reduce all the prices on not all of them, on certain ones. The Keurigs, certain things I want to reduce the prices. I don't know. Maybe I did it maybe 20, 15, 20, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly, but it's too time consuming, to be honest with you. So I started getting all the Keurig ones. I started dropping the prices on those. I made sure I got all the ones that I dropped the prices on, and I said, okay, now it's time to see how many free listings I have available. So if you ever apply for a promotion, if you got a promotion from eBay and you're not sure about it, what you could do is this. Here's what you do. All right, now follow me through this. You go to my eBay, you go to summary, okay? Okay, when you click on summary, what you're going to do is you're going to go to activity. Okay? You click on the activity, go to the far left where it says eBay My Summary, and go to sell. Okay? Now, when you click that on, you're going to get my eBay selling overview. Okay? And what you're going to do, it's going to tell you how many you have active, how many sold, and one unsold, whatever. it's going to go over here. It's going to go, give you all this information, item specifics, revise your listings. I'll tell you right here, recommendations. Now, for these particular ones here, it says add item recommended item specific. So what I would normally do is what you would normally do too if you wanted to check it out, because some people don't know about this here. So that's why I'm sharing this information with you guys. So what I would do now is I want to revise this here and put the items, because they say, I was listening to one of the guys on eBay Radio or the podcast, and they were saying, even I think Harry Temkin one said, the item specifics is very important to put them in there because it helps with when eBay search, the search engine goes out there and it looks for this stuff. That's the things it's going to pick up on. So like, for example, this Charlotte Russe black and gray skirt, right? They're saying recommended item specifics missing. There's 3 item specifics, okay? This one here, the neon sky woman's top, 6 item specifics, revised listing, and so on and so forth, all right? But that's one thing, and it says you could see all 50. Now there's 50 more, I guess. I guess that's what they're referring to. All right. Now this one here, then they also had the ones where you could send offers to. Okay. Now I think I sent this offer once before. I lowered the price out of for $19.99. I lowered it yesterday to $9.99 plus they pay plus the shipping. All right. Now I didn't send the offer again. I don't know how many. If I keep going any lower, I might as well give it away. All right. This one here, it says waiting for the buyer. Okay. Contact them. Whatever. This one over here is for the drafts. Now, if you complete a draft, you finish it, whatever, it's going to keep it in here until you get rid of it. Now, this one here, I don't need this draft, okay? So what I'm going to do is, you see the little pull down, the little arrow here? You click that here and you can delete it. Boom, you get rid of it, okay? If you don't need them anymore, the item's sold, get rid of them, right? I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to delete this draft. Now, again, if you're selling a lot of Keurigs, you might want to leave that draft up, and all you got to do is just change it around. You know, like I sell Keurig sometimes, like there's one, the red one I sold, the red Keurig, the water level was missing in there. But everything else it stood good. It was good. The description was good. So all I'd have to do if I got another red one or even a black one, it doesn't matter, I just would have to change that, improvise on that, and just improve the listing and say, okay, where the other one didn't have the water level guide, this one does, you know what I'm saying? So it'll keep like a standard format for you. So, you could do it that way as well. Now here's another one. Now they got 3 of them here. Why I got 3, I don't know. I'm going to delete the drafts. I don't need these here, all right? And that's how you would do it. You go in there and delete the drafts. But this is in your eBay summary, okay? So again, like you said, you see I got rid of this here. I sold this here. Now this clock, I don't know why, not the clock, yeah, actually the Charlie Brown clock. I don't know why it has so many over here. I don't need it, so I'm going to get rid of it. And the same thing goes with this here. The Nike shoes, I'm going to get rid of that because those sold. And I'm going to get rid of this another one for the clock. Get rid of that one. And I didn't sell, oh yeah, I did sell one, the B60. Yes, that's good, that's true. And now this one here, the drafts, I think I still have these here, right? All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave those up. Here's the focal point right here, folks. This is what I want you to understand right here. Disregard that stuff. I showed you enough with the drafts and all that stuff there. You could figure it out for yourself. Now, here's the seller promotions. Okay. Now, you could see I got quite a bit of promotions here. Okay. Not only do I get my free listings of 100 starter store listings, which are remaining, okay, ends May 1st. All right. I got 100 to play here, where I'm with, right? And I also have 999 plus remaining, okay? I also have 164 here. I used these up already. There's 0 remaining, okay? But here's what I did. Once I looked and said, I got plenty of free listings, I went back to my listings, like I have over here, and what I did was, even the ones that had watches on them, because they were watching them too long. It's like, when are you going to buy something, right? Even though I had watches on them, on some of them. I think I had a total of 8 had watches on them. I said, they're watching, but no one's buying. So what I did was, very simple. I went over here. I don't want to do it. Actually, I don't want that to happen. I clicked on Edit. And when you go to Actions, and you click End, I don't want to do it because I just did it yesterday. You see, it says start date was April 20th. You would click End. Then it's going to take you to another window, and then you're going to end all those listings. Once you end them, it's going to go in your sold file on eBay. All right, let's get that off here. I don't want that to happen. It's going to go over here and order. Well, see where here. It'll go in here unsold. Okay, it's going to all jump in that folder there. All right, that's when I went in there and I clicked on sell similar. Now, remind you, there was 113 that I ended. They went on unsold. I did the same feature. I edited them all, and I clicked them on, make sure they were all highlighted, all checked on, and then I did the what do you call it there? Almost train of thought over here. Yeah, sell similar. Once I did that there, it brings you to the window over here. You upload it, boom. Now they get listed as fresh new listings. They're updated. I didn't use the best offer, and you could see here. Let me see here. Promoted listings eligible. I didn't use them. I didn't use the legible ones. I got 108 I could use. Best offers eligible 5, and best offer added 103. But I'm not going to do that right now. Now, here's what I have right now at the present time. This is what's actually pending right now, is a total of 108. Now, they're still showing, if I move, let me move this over, 29 days. Now, I did it yesterday. I said, geez, I'm surprised. The other day I had 8 watches. Now I got 0 watches. But view-wise, they went up a little. The views went up. Now, remember, this is still freshly new here. So it's on 29 days. Okay? So I'm waiting, and I know that there are going to be, what do you call it there, watches on here. And people say, how could you be sure? Because I know. I know it. I know I am. I know I'm going to have them. It's just that it's too fresh right now. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I did. So once I confirmed that I had plenty of free listings, that's when I ended them all. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you have a starter store and you have enough listings, or you get a promotion, like I have a starter store, but eBay is kind enough and generous enough to still give me promotions. If I have stagnant or stale listings just hanging around, and I do have watches on them, whether it be 2 or 3, whatever, and they're not doing anything, no one's making any attempt to make an offer, or they're just watching for whatever, most likely they're probably sellers like you and I, whatever, and they probably just want to see if that particular item's going to sell for that price, what I'm asking for. Because I know, and how I know this, I do that because that's what I do. If I see something, let's take, for example, this 1992 Sony Watchman AM/FM handheld, whatever, radio, stereo tuner. If someone's selling something like that, let's say they're selling it for 30, I'm going to put them on my watch list. Does it mean I'm going to buy it? No. The reason why I'm watching them is because I want to see if they're going to sell that for that price. Okay? Or, well, for another thing is, that's your competition as well. So basically, you're watching your competition. I mean, I know it's a crazy, hey, people say it's a dog-eat-dog world, right? I mean, what can I tell you? But no, I mean, I can't, right now, I don't really go that route right now. I'm concerned. I do comps, and what I mean by comps is I will see if there are other sellers selling at, and like I always say in some of my videos, I don't like to sell too high, and I don't like to sell too low. I like to be right in the middle. Sometimes, if you want to spark up a sale, you might have to even go a little lower than your target or price there. So that'll happen. Okay, but anyway, that's what I did. That's what I did. After I did the sell similar, I reloaded them all up. You could see right here the start date. No lies here. April 20th, 2020. You can see it's all there. Good to cancel. And that brought a little uptick. Now you might say, well, it's you're talking about 4 or 5 sales. No, but still, they were sitting there for a while. But I did lower the prices down. Okay, so that had to be a factor. But at the same time, by me doing what I did, even though the ones I had watches on them, I refreshed it. I ended them. They came back up as new listings. So now they should be a little higher in search. Remember, they still got 29 days on them. So that people will watch these here. And I know because I see the items I'm looking at right now had watches on them. But I ended them. So you'll see what I'm talking about as time goes on. You could experiment yourself. But if you're going to do it, if you're going to do that, I don't recommend do it all the time. Now, like I said, I got one over there that's got almost, 1,999, whatever. I'm not going to go in there every week and change it. First of all, you got a time span anyway. Those offers are only good, I think, up to, one's up to May, or the other one's up to the end of April, or whatever. So you got to keep track of that too. I don't go in there and, and just say, oh, I know I got this many left. I'm going to do that. I'm going to end the listings and go back in there and refresh them, resell them, redo them again. And they're going to say, you find out later on, oh my gosh, I don't have them. And then what happens is you're going to get a big bill from eBay. And when I did that there, eBay calculates it. And then it puts a slash mark and a zero. To relist the 113 that I ended was going to cost me like $33 and change. Like, wow. But I got them for zero. You know, I got it for free. But the only time I would do something like that, I can't say for you guys, can't speak for you guys, is when I have promotions like that. Okay? But that's what I did, folks, just to throw it out there. And that's what brought the sale up. That's what brought my sales up. Just to share that with you guys. All right? So keep that in mind. All right. One other thing I want to see here. Let me see here. I think this is basically it. I think I talked about what I want to talk about. Yeah, I think that was it. There was a site I'd like to share with you guys. It's kind of like a little off that there. We're off that one now. Okay, we got off of the eBay thing. I just wanted to throw that stuff out there to you guys. I hope that helped. I hope that information you got a little idea. If you are, you want to comment me or leave a message below or something like that, and you want a little more information, please drop it in the comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. This site here, I haven't put up in a while, but I do love it. I am subscribed to it, and I pick and choose when I want to put stuff out there to my, to the followers on my or the subscribers on my YouTube channel. And I like this one here. It's because I consider myself a frugal person, to be honest with you. Very conservative spender. I don't spend haphazardly. I watch my spending. I try to buy out of necessity. And when I seen this here, Frugal for Less, you could also join a mailing list if you want. You just go on the top line here and you just pop your email address in there and you hit the subscribe button. You too will get offers like this here. Like they got over here 101 plus free apps to make money. It says join 10,000 readers and download our free guide to money making apps. Just put your name in there, email address, boom, hit that subscribe button, you're there. This particular one to talk about is want to earn some extra money. I thought I'd share with you guys. I hope you don't mind. That's what I'm all about. I love sharing. So let me give you the URL first before we get into it. It's www.frugalforless.com. And the story here, but before we get into it, if you look up here, the Make Money part, they got Save Money, got finances, reviews, top surveys, a free blogging course. So it's a nice site. I like it. I really do, and I do get some good information with this from this site. To this topic here, it says 35 data entry jobs from home companies. Yeah, companies that are hiring right now. Again, this is them. Not, I'm just putting it out there. So if they're not hiring or if it turns out to be something totally different, I apologize. I'm just throwing this information out there. This story came out April 5th, 2020. And it goes on to say, here's the disclosure. Again, I don't have the affiliate links, and I guess this person is saying the same thing. It says, disclosure, this page contains affiliate links, and we may receive a commission through them. But this is at no additional cost to you. For more information, please read our private policy. Okay, I don't have any affiliate links with these sites, like I told you once before. Okay, I don't. So I'm not getting anything if you guys go here. If you go or not, I'm not getting nothing from it, just to let you know. If I was, you'd be first I'd be the first to tell you, because I'm an upfront and honest guy when it comes to things like this. I'm not going to sit here and, try to bait anybody to do it. Oh, yeah, go there, yeah. No, if I had affiliate links, you'll be the first to know. I will let you guys know. Say, hey, no, I got an affiliate link. I don't. Anyway, let's read over here. It says, want to earn some extra money. These are the things they're talking about. I don't know. Did I research these things? No, not 100%. It goes on to say, Survey Junkie, earn up to $50 per survey with one of the highest paying survey sites on the web. And then you would go there, click that active hyperlink. So that's why I tell you got to go directly to the site, especially this one here. Here's another one, Swagbucks. Make money watching videos, taking surveys, shopping online, and more. And then again, they got the join button there. Life Points, Mobile Expression. And then they got over here, it says there's not much better than working from the comfort of your home. If you want to do this, then we suggest starting with online data entry jobs from home. Getting tongue-tied over here. Working from home offers many benefits such as flexibility, comfort, work whenever with the internet. Well, it's not that for me. I'm always on this thing 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I think I'm getting a little burnt from it at times. But it's okay. I'm going to keep putting those videos out for you guys out there. So don't worry. As long as I got the energy to do it, I'm going to be doing it. Don't worry. Not going anywhere yet. Data entry is perfect for anyone looking for freedom and a decent pay. Then it goes on to say, let's face it, nobody really wants to wake up at 6. That's the time I wake up. Wake up at 6 a.m. every morning and sit through the traffic. No, well, I'm not sitting in traffic. I'm at the desk. It says, why not just make good money working from home? Of course. And you can read more into this here. I'm not going to go too much into this here, folks. Like I said again, you know, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just want to throw this out here. But anyway, it says over here, skills needed for online data entry, skill 1 typing, skill 2 spreadsheets, Microsoft Word products, and so on. Okay, yeah. But again, are these foolproof? Are they tested? I don't know. I can't tell you that because I never really ventured into them. That I'm just sharing it with you guys. You know, do your own research though. Do your own research. You know, when it comes to certain things of any of things of this nature, because you know you don't want it to sit there, you know, and say, oh, this turned out to be a scam. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. You know, I mean, if I did, you know, use any of these services or whatever these things they're talking about, I would let you know. Say, hey, I use this such a service, and it does work. It's true. You can make money for it. I'm not saying that. I'm not endorsing it right now. I'm just throwing it out there. But they have quite a bit there, okay? And who knows? You know, let me ask you. Well, let's put it this way: if you guys do try any of these things, let's just say you do, and you know, if you want to, only if you want to, if you want to share with us, like, hey, you know, I tried that thing there from Frugal for Less, and you know, yeah, this thing's it works. Whatever you want to share with us, that'd be great. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is April 21st, 2020. I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.